Okay, welcome back to Mr. D's math class. This time we're back at scientific notations part 2, which is going to be the really small numbers. And as you can see with this multiplication, first example I'm going to do, you have the base 10s with negative exponents, and that indicates like really small numbers. This first number 1.4 actually was calculated from the size of a coronavirus, which is about 140 nanometers, and then converted that nanometers into base 10, okay? So now I'm going to multiply that with another smaller number, 8.6 times 10 to the negative 5. So see how that happens. And again, it starts off with you multiplying the decimals, 1.4 times 8.6, okay? And those decimals need to be multiplied by base 10, so then you do the base 10s next, okay? It's 10 to the 9, pardon me, negative 9 times 10 to the negative 5. Okay, and so more calculations, 1.4 times 8.6, we got 12.04. Okay, times 10 to the, well, you're multiplying powers of the same base, so you're going to actually have to add the exponents. So I'm going to show you that addition is an extra step. Negative 9 plus negative 5 times 10 to the negative 14. And so we're almost done, except this is not quite in scientific notation because this is a 12 where the decimal has to be in between the 1 and the 2 here. So we're going to rewrite this as scientific notation by itself. This is 1.204 times 10 to the exponent of 1. And that's what 12.04 is as scientific notation. And then it's being multiplied by the other base 10 to the negative 14. Excuse me. And so now we add these exponents again because the powers are the same base. You multiply powers of the same base, add the exponents. And so our final answer is going to be 1.204 times 10 to the negative 13. Okay. Let's try this with division now. So let's try this as an example. Small numbers, let's say 1.2 times 10 to the negative 6 divided by 9.5 times 10 to the negative 10. All right, start off exactly the same way. Let's do a division with these decimals. 1.2 divided by 9.5, and then we're going to divide the base 10s. So this decimal needs to be multiplied by the base 10, so we're going to divide the base 10s, negative 10, pardon me, 10 to the negative 6 divided by 10 to the negative 10. And our calculator gives us 1.2 divided by 9.5, which is 0.126. Let's just put it this way. Multiplied by the base 10s, and so this has to be a subtraction of exponents because you're dividing powers of the same base, dividing, then you have to subtract their exponents. So there's my extra step for you right there. Okay, and we write everybody else the way they are, 1.26 times 10 to the negative 6 plus 10. Okay, so when you have a minus of a negative, it becomes a plus plus. Okay, this is 1.26 times 10 to the positive 4. And now we got to convert this into scientific notation. Okay, because it's not quite finished yet, not quite scientific notation yet. This 0.126 converts to 1.26 times 10 to the negative 1 times 10 to the 4. Okay, and so adding up these exponents, negative 1 plus 4, negative 1 plus 4 will just give you 3. So the final answer is 1.26 times 10 to the 3. Yep, that completes, hopefully that's enough example, and that completes the calculations of scientific notations on small numbers. Thank you. Have a good day.